Did Bianca Censori ever really leave Kanye West, or was the whole split just another distraction? Because now, people are saying she never left at all, that it was all an illusion, while behind the scenes, Kanye West continues to control every move she makes. And some even claim she's basically his prisoner. Welcome back to the channel. What you're about to hear might completely change how you see this twisted saga. So here's what just went down. Kanye West, the man who's made headlines more times than we can count, just posed with Bianca in a jaw-dropping new photo. She's wearing a strapless silver corset bodysuit, thigh-high leather boots, makeup done just right, and her dark hair styled up like she's walking the runway. And Kanye? All black, hood up, watching from behind like a shadow. He didn't write some deep caption. He didn't explain anything. Just two words: fit pic. That's it. And yet, that single post flipped the internet upside down. Because less than a week ago, everyone was talking about how the two had split. People swore she had walked away. Articles ran headlines like, "Bianca walks out on Kanye, saying she was tired, drained, and done with being controlled." So how is she suddenly posing with him again, looking like nothing ever happened? Is she really back, or did she never leave? Let's go back just 2 days. Kanye and Bianca were seen arriving at an Indian restaurant in the Balearic Islands. Yes, Spain. Yes, public. And yes, together. Eyewitnesses said it was like nothing had changed. Bianca in her usual barely there outfit, Kanye dressed in all black, walking side by side. But here's the kicker. She looked poised, calm, and camera ready, while he just looked in control. Not a word exchanged publicly. Just silence. Just presence. And for some people, that silence says everything. Because what if this whole break was just another media manipulation? What if Kanye let the rumors swirl just long enough to draw the world's eyes back in, before hitting everyone with a calculated photo op to remind them who's really in charge? It's not just conspiracy. There are real, disturbing claims from sources close to the couple. According to the US Sun, Kanye has allegedly been preventing Bianca from taking on major modeling gigs, brand deals, and fashion campaigns. We're talking millions of dollars in offers, shut down, declined, blocked. One insider said Bianca could be earning up to $6 million a year. She wants to work. She wants her own lane. She wants to be more than just the woman behind Kanye. But every time an opportunity shows up, Kanye says no. Think about that for a second. Bianca is 30 years old, educated, stylish, smart, talented, and now she's walking around with a man who refuses to let her shine. Does that sound like a partnership or a prison? Some fans are saying Bianca is trapped, that she never truly had a choice, that she's being used, dressed up, paraded around, and discarded whenever she wants to be more than just his accessory. And if you think that's extreme, just look at Kanye's own history. He once rapped about his ex-wife Kim Kardashian running off with his Maybach and tracking her location through an app. Not in private, publicly. In his music, he said wild things about people he used to love, posted even wilder things on social media. So let's ask the real question. If Bianca does leave for good one day, what do you think Kanye is going to do? Do you think he's going to let her go in peace? Or is he going to drag her, humiliate her, and destroy her publicly? Because the people watching closest say he already has the playbook in mind, that he's testing boundaries now to see how far he can go. And Bianca? Some believe she knows this. That's why she came back. Or maybe never left. That's why she's staying quiet, playing the role, walking the red carpets in next to nothing outfits, staying right by his side, not speaking out, not challenging him, because maybe she's scared of what happens if she does. Let's not forget, during the Grammys, Kanye allegedly tried to get in a photo with Taylor Swift while Bianca showed up in a see-through dress, but Taylor wanted nothing to do with it. So now you've got a man constantly rejected by the people he wants attention from, pushing his wife into the spotlight while simultaneously holding her back. It's a paradox. It's a prison with red carpets. And the financial pressure? That's getting worse too. Kanye once called himself a billionaire, and while he might still believe that, the numbers don't lie. He lost his partnership with Adidas. In May 2023, Adidas filed a legal case in federal court and froze $75 million of Yeezy funds. That's not small change. That's a blow to someone who built an entire empire on fashion hype. Then you've got tech moguls and power players allegedly organizing behind the scenes to sabotage his business. According to Daniel Starr, secret WhatsApp groups full of influencers and CEOs are strategizing against Kanye because of his unhinged social media behavior. Meanwhile, he's out here planning to buy a fleet of private jets and rent them out to wealthy clients. That's where the money is going. And Bianca? She's stuck. She could be making millions. She could be standing on her own. But instead, she's playing second fiddle to a man whose name brings more drama than deals. Yet, even with all this pressure, Bianca appeared right back in Kanye's arms. The internet asked, why? And the answer might be simpler than we think. Money. Insiders say Kanye was planning to offer her $15 million to come back, to be the muse, the face, the loyal partner. No more talk of independence, just play the part. And maybe? She said yes. Or maybe she never really said no in the first place. And here's where it gets darker. Some fans are digging up old clips of Bianca looking uncomfortable, hesitant, or lost in public with Kanye. They're stitching those clips with headlines about her being blocked from jobs, controlled behind closed doors, and silenced when she tries to speak up. They're saying this isn't a love story. It's a cautionary tale. A story of a man who wants loyalty without limits, and a woman who's stuck in a situation where saying no might come with consequences. So when you see them walking side by side in Spain, dressed in black like matching pieces of a puzzle, ask yourself, are they really in sync? Or is she just playing along because the price of freedom is too high? Some fans are even going as far as to say Kanye is trying to build his own world, where he controls everything: his music, his fashion, his wife, her image, her money, her future. And if she steps out of line, he replaces her, rewrites the story, spins a new narrative. It's no longer about two people working through marriage struggles. It's about power, control, image. So here's where we're left. Bianca Censori, once an independent architect, now the centerpiece of a carefully curated Kanye fantasy. Kanye West, once a musical genius, now a man fighting against the world, clinging to control, while his empire slowly crumbles beneath him. They may still be together, but at what cost? And the next time Bianca vanishes from the spotlight, will we even know if it was her choice? Or will it just be another part of Kanye's story, where she never had a voice to begin with? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Bianca is free? Or is this all one big performance with no way out?